As tensions flared at last month's Ryder Cup, a surprising scene unfolded off the course. PGA President Don Ray took the microphone in a hotel lobby and began rapping "Lose Yourself" by Eminem, just as concerns over fan behavior were escalating. The impromptu karaoke moment, described by witnesses as animated and high energy, happened Saturday night at the official hotel for players' families and guests. It was the same day emotions were running high on the course, where a beer was reportedly tossed over the head of Rory McIlroy's wife, Erica Stoll, as she walked near the 17th hole to support Team Europe. At that point, Team USA was trailing 11.5 to 4.5. Europe would go on to win 15-13, but the atmosphere around Bethpage Black had already grown tense. Rhee's performance, while intended as lighthearted, came as frustration mounted over rowdy behavior in the crowd, behavior that some players said crossed the line from spirited to disrespectful. In the days that followed, Ray faced criticism for what many saw as downplaying the incidents. In an interview with the BBC, he compared the heckling to what might be heard at a youth soccer game and said he hadn't personally noticed the insults aimed at McIlroy. "I'm sure it happened," he said. "It happens when we're over in Rome on the other side, and Rory understands. Things like that are going to happen." Those comments didn't sit well with fans or players, especially Team Europe's Matthew Fitzpatrick, who publicly expressed disappointment. Ray later issued an apology through a letter obtained by the Associated Press, acknowledging that some fan behavior had been disrespectful, inappropriate, and not representative of the PGA of America. He admitted his own remarks had reflected poorly on himself and the organization, adding that it was never his intention to minimize what happened. PGA of America CEO Derek Sprague also reached out personally to apologize to McIlroy, his wife, and the European team. Multiple European players said they had heard offensive comments directed at Stoll during the competition, describing it as a low moment in what should have been a celebration of world-class golf. Adding to the controversy, comedian Heather McMahon, who served as MC for the Ryder Cup, resigned from her role after being heard joining in a profane chant aimed at McIlroy. McMahon said she didn't start the chant and tried to stop it, but the crowd was too rowdy to control. She later apologized directly to McIlroy and the European players, saying she deeply regretted the incident. The Ryder Cup, famous for its passion and intensity, now faces a reckoning over fan behavior and professionalism. As both sides look ahead to the 2027 event in Europe, the PGA of America hopes this episode serves as a reminder that fierce competition should never come at the expense of respect and sportsmanship.